Alright guys, so I've gotten some requests to do video about E3, and I was going to do a video about E3 anyway. And what I thought about a lot of the games showcased here, and what my thoughts on them. And I have to say, this is the best E3 in years. Video games have been very unexciting to me. They're like almost off-putting at times because this era of gaming is it's boring. It really is. There's not a lot going on. There's not a lot of excitement. There hasn't been any big games that have really excited me. Well, things have sort of changed a bit. I'm not saying that, it's back to the awesome Super Nintendo Genesis days or the N64 PlayStation days. There's just not enough excitement in gaming. There's also not the three-way battle between the Xbox, PS2, and GameCube. They're going to have to do a little bit more. But I saw a lot of games that really are like begging me to get a next-gen system. And I still don't know which one I'm going to get. But there's a lot of fucking games that are not being released for Xbox 360, what I have, in my sad little Wii that I haven't touched in years. I don't really know where I'm going with the, excuse me, with the next gen. I'm at a loss of really what to say here. But anyway, let's start from probably the most exciting game. Fallout 4 for me. This is an amazing looking game. People are bashing the graphics, and the graphics look fucking phenomenal. They don't look as amazing as Uncharted, as I said in the past video, but they look pretty damn fucking good considering how much is going to go into this game. We got more gameplay footage. Even though I talked about this already, we got more gameplay footage, and it looks good. We still have the VATS targeting system. It's pretty much where Fallout 3 left off, or New Vegas. We're getting more of the same tried and true game mechanics, and I say that's good. I don't want it changed that much. I love it that much, or I really don't want to see it changed, or there just enough new content, and a new story and all that. It's enough where it can deliver while still not changing too much, and I like it. I like that they're not rebooting the Fallout series. I like that they're not doing some weird prequel to the Fallout series. It's just Fallout 4, and thank God it's not Fallout with a fucking sequel, or they're just calling it just Fallout. Fallout 4, it's an official name, and I like that. Just like, which is going to bring me to my next point, Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront. It's not the first Battlefront, but it's Battlefront. So there's two Battlefronts, in existence. Just because you won't see Battlefront on a normal retail shelf anymore because that was for the first Xbox and PS2. But we got to call it Battlefront. We just can't get EA to call it fucking Battlefront 3. It's got to be just Battlefront because that's the official name. That's what pops up in the trailer. Battlefront. But it ain't just Battlefront. I mean, I'm not going to go too nuts. But the thing is, with titles, why do they have to be so fucked up all the time? Why can't they just be honest about what they are? Why are they so ashamed to number things? They feel once they get past 2, it's time to just fucking start numbering shit like fucking crazy and just adding subtitles to the bottom of the fucking original title. Enough of the subtitles, just put a fucking number at the end of it and end it! It's enough already with that fucking bullshit. But anyway, Battlefront looks fucking phenomenal. And I am sorry I ever doubted it. These graphics, while maybe not exactly how they, where they were presented in the first one, but they look pretty damn close. They look so fucking good. And even though we're not getting space battles, at least you could pilot the fucking snow speeders. And that Battle of Hoth has never looked better. And you can be Luke Skywalker. And the way how that trailer ends gave me fucking chills. Luke and Darth, even though they never battle on Hoth, still, whoa, holy fucking shit, just the way how this looked, just the way how this sounded, looked good. It looked amazing, it sounded amazing, it felt like Star Wars, it was Star Wars. This was just a fucking great fucking presentation here. Battlefront 3, to me anyway, looks just amazing. It just made my jaw drop just watching it. And then we've got Doom. Yeah, again, not Doom 4, just Doom. And the thing is, once again, there's already a Doom. Why do we have to have another Doom? And this time, this Doom is on the market because it's up there on Steam. Everybody's buying it on Steam. I bought it again on Steam. I bought 2 on Steam. And now we're back to just Doom. So if they make a sequel to this game in 2028, because that's how long it took us to get this fucking one, does that mean that we're going to have another Doom 2 and then eventually another Doom 3 in 2048? I guess so. Once again, why can't they call it Doom 4? What's so fucking hard about calling it Doom 4? Everybody who's going to play this game was obviously alive to see Doom 3. So, okay, so some people didn't see Doom 1 and 2, because those are way earlier in the 90s. But why the fuck are they just calling this Doom? What is up with all of this? I don't get it. With movies and everything, we're so scared of the number nowadays. Fucking WrestleMania 31 has to be called WrestleMania. It's fucking just jaw-dropping. I don't get it. I'm not sure if I really want to understand it because the reason behind it would probably be so fucking mind-numbingly stupid. But anyway, this Doom, the art style is like Doom 3 on steroids, basically. And I am fine with that. Once again, like Fallout, don't change it too much because I love the original game so much, the preceding game so much that, well, I don't really want it fucking changed. And this game looks, once again, where Doom 3 left off. And I'm fine with that. Once again, I don't need drastic changes. It's fucking Doom. It's about killing fucking demon spawns, and that's all it should be about. And that's all it is going to be about from what we see in the gameplay. And that's fucking fine with me. I'm fucking excited about this. Right off the bat, like, these are like the first 3 trailers I watched for the fucking E3, and I have to say that I was just, oh man, these really fucking amazed me. Then I want to talk about the Wii U for a minute. Now, I have bashed the shit out of this in the past. It's been a while since I talked about Nintendo. But Nintendo had some really strong games. Well, there was really only 2 that really stood out to me, but these 2 games, I don't know. I kind of really want to play them, but getting a Wii U is just fucking suicidal. Because I feel like if I get a Wii U, this fucking thing will go under in about a month from me buying it. But Super Mario Maker, I, clicked on this video, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Super Mario Maker? What, what, I'm already starting to get ultra fucking critical about it, and just writing it off as nonsense, and I think this is amazing. I mean, this is shit that, people have been doing with ROMs and shit, and hackers for years, for fucking decades. But for people like me, who don't want to, fucking hassle with that shit and risk fucking up their computer, this is a nice game that gives you all the tools at your disposal. It's like a fucking Mario Paint, but there's more substance to it. Basically, they give you all the fucking sprites, all the fucking items, all the fucking, landscapes, and you're allowed to make your own fucking Super Mario Brothers level. So, you could put, a Goomba here, and a Thwomp there, and a pipe there, and those fucking fireball thingamajiggies that spin around from the first one. Like, that's what you're looking at in the trailer, and like, oh shit, like, he built them like this big fucking tower, those fucking spinning fireball orbs of death thing, and like, to get around it, he placed a pipe, and he went down the pipe, and I was like, I couldn't believe what I was watching. I mean, either the trailer is just so fucking well put together, or it's just going to be that fun, and it looks fun, and I just want to fucking try it. I just want to fucking reach into the screen and try that game, because it looks so fun. And seeing Mario in 2D again, you know, I don't know, there's something about, like, the Galaxy games that really took me out of it. Somewhere between Super Mario Sunshine and all that. I don't know, I kind of lost a bit of interest. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just being fucking retarded and I should just play the Super Mario Galaxy games already. You know, I did play the new Super Mario Brothers on the original Wii, which I did enjoy that game. You know, anyway, so I guess you could say that was probably the last Mario game that I played. And, yeah, so this game looks like it's gonna be creative, and then there was this one part where you could switch the sprites of Mario for Link. Sold. But I don't have a Wii U, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get one just to play this game, and this game, Star Fox Zero. This is the first Star Fox game since Star Fox Adventures, which I liked. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me fucking wrong. I did like Star Fox Adventures, even though everybody fucking hated that game. I did love that game. I just thought it was a good RPG-style Zelda game that just happened to star Star Fox. But anyway, it is nice to get Star Fox back in the cockpit. And, you know, here's the thing about this game. We did have Star Fox Assault, but that game fucking sucked dick. And this is the first true game that feels kind of like Star Fox 64, and I don't know why they've been so lax about Star Fox. They put his fucking ass in Super Smash Brothers, but they won't fucking take the time to give him his own individual game. You know, I don't get it. Ever since the game was released for Super Nintendo, there's been a fucking, you know, outcry for Star Fox material, and they've been so fucking lax, Nintendo and Rare and everybody, and putting these games fucking together, and it's about fucking time, and I want to play it. I think this game looks really fucking good. You know, it has the same art style. It kind of looks like sort of what like they originally had planned for the GameCube. And, you know, I don't know, but wasn't Star Fox Zero originally planned for the GameCube? Weren't they planning on calling it that or something? Yeah, there's something like that. And Dinosaur Planet became Star Fox Adventures, but, you know, I don't know. But anyway, it's Star Fox Zero. The game looks a lot like Star Fox 64. It looks like it plays a lot like Star Fox 64. It looks like it has a lot of the same game mechanics, as it should. Because it really shouldn't change it that much. Especially when the game's been gone for this long, you don't really want to fucking fuck with it. So they're going to bring a game back from fucking 1997. And it hasn't had a true sequel that was actually good since then. So that game I'm also looking forward to. What else do we have here? Another Star Wars game, Rise Against the Empire. This game looked like it could have fit in really well as a point-and-click adventure because of the art style, but it's not going to be that. It just kind of looks like a really ugly Star Wars game. They're going more for that, like, really exaggerated art style. You know, Darth Vader has like a fucking chin, a jaw that goes down all the way to here. And it looks like, you know, it looks like Monkey Island in the Back to the Future games, but it's not point and click, which I was really disappointed about. I mean, I was kind of thinking to myself, I was like, I would really like a point and click Star Wars game. I never thought about it before, but which is kind of weird. Because I kind of put Star Wars, Back to the Future, and Indiana Jones in the same type of, like, film franchise of awesomeness shit. Probably because Spielberg and Lucas have had dealings in just about all of them, you know. So, I don't know. But anyway, I would really like to see a point-and-click adventure game with Star Wars. I'm just, like, thinking about playing as, like, Luke Skywalker, like, walking around on Tatooine and fucking going to Mos Eisley and going to the cantina and just talking to everybody in the canteen. Can you imagine that? Why are they not doing that? That would be awesome. And, you know, oh, but we're not going to get that, I guess. So this just looks like it's going to be a normal action-adventure game with Star Wars characters that just look kind of out of place in this style of game. And we're also getting another Old Republic game. Once again, I got excited thinking this was KOTOR, but no, it's just another game for the fucking PC. It's just another expansion pack. So I don't really have, you know, it looked like a good trailer and everything, but I haven't played the Old Republic yet. And not that I don't think it's a bad game, you know, and shit like that, but I don't know. It's just I want KOTOR so badly, and they're not giving it to us, and I guess so that's why I just have a problem with the Old Republic, because it's like a game that, you know, that like fucking BioWare wants you to think is part of the KOTOR series, and it is not. So, you know, I'm just kind of ignoring that. Mass Effect 4. Holy fucking shit. Mass Effect 4 Andromeda. Thank God, another game that just has a fucking 4 at the end. Just a number. Keep it numerical, guys. That's what I like to see. So, a game, we didn't get a lot of gameplay footage and all that. But I'm excited for that, you know, so it's Fallout, it's a fucking Mass Effect 4. You know, Mass Effect 4 is just, it's another game in the Mass Effect series, and that alone is just exciting, you know. Thank God they didn't end it with 3, you know, because this is a game that can make them more money. And, you know, BioWare, when it comes to fucking RPGs, it's just, they get it right almost every time. Gears of War 4. I liked that the trailer consisted mostly of gameplay footage. Thank you so much for that. I just have to say that right now. Thank you so much for not giving us some fucking pre-rendered bullshit or whatever the fuck it is from cutscenes. Just basic gameplay. It looked creepy. It looked awesome. It's got a new team. People are already complaining, but I'm going to give it a chance. You know, even though Marcus and all the rest are not there, and, you know, and Baird, but okay, you know, that be that as it may. I'm excited for this fucking game, and I can't wait to fucking play it. And a game like this really makes me want to buy Xbox One. So at the moment, I am fucking siding more with Xbox One. And why is that? Because I definitely want to play fucking Mass Effect 4, which I think is still going to be just for the Xbox. And Gears of War 4. This is just awesome. And I could still get Fallout 4 for it, so I don't know. I'm really looking at that Xbox because Gears of War 4 just fucking stunned me. The game looks amazing, and the creepy atmosphere, the sound is awesome. You know, even just watching it on a fucking YouTube video, it wowed me. And, yeah, I can't wait for that Gears of War 4. Then, well, I don't want to really wrap things up with this, but I guess I'll talk about it anyway. Street Fighter 5. I don't know why I'm leaving this for last. You know, if you guys want me to talk about Halo 5, I'm not. Because I really don't care about the Halo series, and, you know, I'm not going to just spend time upsetting a bunch of people here. Even though I do that a lot on this channel, you know, unintentionally a lot of the time. I'm not going to talk about a game that I'm not that interested in, so, you know. There you go. I'm not going to talk about Halo 5 because really I couldn't care less about that fucking shit. They don't like Halo. It's just really overblown fucking FPS that's not even that good. And the story is just, you know, it doesn't make sense. Just like Metal Gear Solid. But Metal Gear Solid actually happens to be a fucking awesome series with a great character. And I don't really care so much for fucking Halo 5 and all their shit that's going on there. But anyway, Street Fighter 5, the other 5 game. This is kind of weird because the fucking trailer just showcases fucking Birdie, who was from the Street Fighter Alpha series. Street Fighter Alpha 2, to the best of my knowledge. Never played the first Alpha game, but I did play the second one, and that's when he was in that game. And he was in the trailer. And the other character is Cammy. And she was in Street Fighter 4. So why the fuck are they showcasing just those two characters? Capcom, go suck a fucking cock already. What kind of a trailer was this? I don't want to get fucking worked up about a game that only had a fucking minute-long trailer. You know, that's just ridiculous. Unless it was something so fucking awful. And this was an awful presentation. It's quite obvious they have a lot of this game already done. But they give us a trailer with fucking Birdie and Cammy. And nothing else to show for it. But basically a game that looks just like Street Fighter 4 with better graphics. And there was nothing awesome showcased about it at all. And once again, I don't really care for the art direction again in this game. It's just, I don't know. I don't like it. I think that with Street Fighter HD Remix, Street Fighter 2 HD Remix, they had a phenomenal looking art style that fits Street Fighter. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm such a big Street Fighter 2 fan that, you know, I like Street Fighter 3 also, and the Alpha series, but 4, I just hated that shit. The revenge system and everything that went into that game, I did not like it. I really didn't. I really thought that game was shit. And you could go back and you could see, you know, where I was like talking about that on the past video, like from 3, 4, 5 years ago, whenever that was. But when I bought that game, Street Fighter 4, I just fucking hated it. I played it online. And it's not because I lose. I'll admit right now, I suck. I do. I lose all the time when I was playing Street Fighter 2 HD Remix, but I didn't give a shit. It took me forever to string together like 50 wins or something just so I could get that fucking achievement on the Xbox 360. But I still kept playing it because it was fun as fuck. Street Fighter 4 was not fun as fuck. It was dumb as fuck. I did not like it. It gave a lot of room for people to be cheap with that fucking revenge system, and I didn't like the game mechanics, and I thought the controls were sluggish, I thought they were unresponsive, and they were not good. And that's not because I'm not good at the game, because I'm not really good at Street Fighter 2 in the sense that everyone fucking kicks my ass, but I still love that game. So you see, it is because Street Fighter 4 sucked cock, not because the Street Fighter franchise as a whole sucks cock, but Street Fighter 5, this just blew my mind. What's the fuck does everybody care about Birdie? No one fucking likes Birdie. Birdie can fucking take it up the ass. And why is Cammy only 2 characters in there being showcased? She was in 4. Why do we fucking care that she's in 5? Like, you showcase a character if he's new, if he's returning or some shit like that, but no one's returning. There's no T-Hawk in this shit. So, why was she in the trailer? I don't get it. I really don't. But anyway, and there's another Assassin's Creed game coming out, but I'm not talking about that also because it's another Assassin's Creed game. But anyway, this E3 really fucking wowed me for the most part. I liked the 2 games that Nintendo had to showcase. It was about the only 2 games from Nintendo that looked really amazing, but that's fine. But we got Doom, Fallout, Star Wars Battlefront. So, you know, I'm excited. Oh, you know, Gears of War 4 and Mass Effect 4 and, you know, damn, this is like fucking amazing for 4s. It's a great time for 4s. Fucking Fallout 4, Mass Effect 4, Gears of War 4, 4, yeah! Alright, well, yeah, E3 looked pretty good. I was impressed. And, yeah, you know, still no Earthworm Jim 4 news. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, a lot of exciting games. I'm thinking about deciding when an Xbox One, but we'll see. Things might change. All right.